Last time on the curse of
A month ago.
1 month ago. The curse of the scary hound. I've recreated this because I lost it again.
Good.
Because life happens, but we recreated it with Ryan's help. And basically, last time we left off with you guys wailing away at this horrifying beast. And Syndra making her way into the mausoleum, coming face to face with a statue of a hooded mage, wizard looking type, and two staircases that appeared to descend beneath the earth. She also got this feeling as soon as she entered into the mausoleum. It felt still, but there was a feeling of maybe not deja vu, of like repetition, but of past events transpiring. A feeling of there has been stuff that has happened here before, and not able to necessarily quite pin it, but just a feeling of history. So that's where we have left off as of last time. You were able to get into this area. There's a wrought iron fence behind Syndra, and two staircases descending down in front. So that is where we are at with this. Any clarifying questions?
The doors are still open behind me, right?
It's
like,
a
I feel like
gate.
I like creepily poke someone in the spine and be like, hey, yo, I'm here. I'm gonna go back.
You actually ran up to Kane, or I guess both to Kane and to Ramis. You're like, hey guys, and you freaked the hell out of Kane, who was like, oh God. Yes, you let them know that there was a gate, and then you went back in and took a few steps inside.
Okay.
Because it was actually technically your turn, since we are kind of doing turn
we're in
order.
combat, right?
You are. So
Constant
technically
combat.
we're still kind of doing turn order here.
Ugh.
And yeah, so you have a little bit more movement if you want to move.
I'm gonna stay right inside the door while keeping the door open for my guys.
Cool. Okay. That actually makes it the hound's turn. Yeah.
I think I still have Spirit Guardians active, probably.
Yeah, there is one up here. Actually, we can add him.
Wait, what?
No, not sorry.
Mine's
Unseen
like,
Servant, Spirit Guardian.
Mine's an AoE.
Yeah, he takes a certain amount of damage at the beginning of his turn.
This is very important. He's eventually gonna die. I have a feeling. He's got a roll.
We are all
what's
going
the
to
saving
die.
throw?
Wisdom.
Wisdom. It's a 9.
Yes, failed.
Mm.
Failed. 3d8 radiant.
3d8 radiant damage.
Yeah, prepare for your doom, dog. 16 damage. Is it low? Does it look scratched? Does it look like it's about to perish?
Did 16 damage?
Yeah.
No.
Okay. Well, it has half movement speed too, if it matters.
It doesn't for this turn because he's in melee range of Zug.
Oh.
Who's at what is your HP at right now, Zug?
19.
19. Okay.
Oh, good gracious.
Nice and prime.
So the pupper is going to
I don't think we get to call it that.
going to snap and bite at Zug. For 24 to hit.
Ooh, yes. And I'm going to use parry. So let me roll a.
Matthew Perry? How sarcastic
Nice.
are you?
Yeah, let me roll a
No.
d8. No, man, sorry.
Stop looking so proud of yourself, Nathan.
You know you liked it.
Okay, so how much damage was it?
So the parry was not effective.
I reduce the amount of damage I take.
Oh, okay. It's going to be
2 damage?
7 piercing and 7 necrotic. That's be 14 total.
14 minus 2. Okay.
And then the second head is going to attack you also.
So
Oof.
Don't
Oh.
oof me.
If Zug goes down, we're leaving.
That's a
him,
9
right?
to hit.
No.
Oh, you're good.
All right. So the second head snaps at you, but the first one doesn't move out of the way quick enough, and they just end up bonking heads.
nice. I think as a reaction, seeing this giant dog head clamp down upon Zug, hearing the crunch of the armor, Ramis will send an encouraging word Zug's way. In fact, a healing word.
I'm sure that'll help.
buddy.
You gain
Slap me
6
on the back.
6 HP back, my friend.
All right. I can take, another
Like half
bite.
of his health back. Yep.
Okay. Zug is feeling slightly encouraged. Okay. It's Kane's turn.
Yeah, baby. How effective do the most recent attacks appear to have been to Kane? Like, if you had to guess, does he think that this is worth continuing the fight? Or does it look as though it was a futile attempt at damaging something that is basically invincible?
You are like trying to scan the hound to see like,
like,
any
was there any
signs of like slowing
reaction?
down or
Yeah.
physical damage.
Yeah.
There are definitely some physical wounds that are visible from like Zug hitting the pup. They appear to be very surface level. And the hound seems to have taken no notice to them at all.
Perhaps we should consider falling back.
I'm just going to bleed,
Yes, Zug
on
does not
whoever's
look
closest to me.
very good, despite your best efforts, Ramis.
Your words of comfort.
I never said they were my best efforts, but I agree.
You don't care about Zug enough for your best efforts. He gets
I
your like
must
entry level efforts.
maintain some spell slots of my own, of course.
Intern level efforts.
Oh my god. I mean, shit. This thing has been impervious to everything I've done. So I'm going to call the retreat and fall back. We know that Miss Invisalign is already back she's gone through the door. So
Yeah.
we're gonna
Say Invisalign?
yeah, don't worry about it. I'm gonna start backing around the corner toward that and say, fall back. And then is that a reaction? Let me see. Let me just check real quick. It is a bonus action, not a reaction. Okay, cool. I too will cast Healing Word on OJ. Sorry, buddy. No, that's 4 whole hit points.
Yeah, 10 total,
Zug.
baby.
as I book it around the corner and back toward Syndra.
Okay. So you want to head in this direction.
Yeah, I'm heading back to Syndra.
Are you trying to go into the mausoleum or leave the maze?
Into the mausoleum.
Okay.
Yeah.
You can move further. I don't think you were within 5 feet of the hound, so
No.
I'm not
That
going to
was
require
beyond.
like a disengage or attack of opportunity.
What do I see as far as the staircase going down? Do I see anything down there?
The same thing as Syndra. You see 2 staircases that descend beneath the earth.
Into the
It is dark.
darkness? Okay. I will go to the edge of one of those staircases, and
You have a
I'm assuming
preference?
let's say left.
Okay.
And then so I can see pretty far in the dark, and no matter whatever the distance I see, I don't see an end to the steps. Is that right?
You can see
120 feet.
You'll at least be able to see like this far. So you can see down into the, like you can kind of see with the angle you're at down into the under the earth. It appears to lead into a long dark chamber.
Okay.
Yeah, there's nothing immediately visible. It just appears to lead into a long dark chamber that extends the direction that the stairs are going.
Got it. Okay, then I shall end my turn here, looking back hopefully for my party members to join me. Fingers crossed. Is Syndra still invisible?
What?
She's still invisible, right?
So, right?
Yeah, so I don't see Syndra. I hope I didn't bump into her on the way in.
Would have poked your spine creepily.
Ugh.
It's Zug's turn.
So what does it take to for a disengage? Is it just an action?
Yeah.
Okay, so I will as a free action, I will pretend that I have something in my right arm and just waggle it in front of the hound's face and then throw it off to the side behind him.
Nice.
And then I will
Nice.
use an action to disengage from the hound and make my way into whatever that thing is, the mausoleum.
Okay. So you were going to disengage from the hound. Upon you shaking your hand and throwing a fake object in the opposite direction to where you're going, the hound eyes you curiously, but does not appear to be distracted.
Eyes you curiously between vicious.
Not even
chops.
one head.
No, not even one head. Okay, so you can move. Oh, hold on. 30 feet with the disengage action. So like pretty much right into the mausoleum.
Good job. Good job.
Okay, I'll use I think I can. Where is it? I'm gonna use my bonus action for second wind. So 1d10 plus 6.
Just gonna book it right fastest
God.
down the step.
And I gain 8 health.
And he's just
And I'll-
healing.
Yeah. And I'll end there.
Okay. Remy?
I'm assuming I'm clear of like melee range.
You are, yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna join the party.
Okay. You wanna like, where do you want to be? Any
Can you
preferences?
shut the door behind you, Ramis, maybe?
Yeah, I'll come sprinting in, slam whatever the door is behind me, or shut it slowly, depending on how heavy it is. And then like turn it like face to face in front of the stone statue.
It's a medium weight wrought iron gate, and you slam it shut and are face to face with this hooded figure who, upon getting closer to the statue, you can see that it is crafted of marble, and the eyes are like, you know how like eyes in a marble statue have like no definition, they're just like blank,
They're
Like
just
mine.
orbs.
like yours.
Yeah.
The eyes remind you of your own.
Vacant and cold.
Okay. Do you wish to go any further?
So I can't see down either passageway. It's like very, 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 very dark.
It's really dark, but even the like length you can see just appears to be like corridor. Yeah. It just looks like you can see down steps that lead to like gray corridor. Yeah. It's like if you were entering into a garage almost. It just looks like gray on the floor and dark.
Yeah, well, I guess before I end my turn, I will say I do not believe the hound will follow us in here. We shall pick a staircase.
What makes you so sure? The thing's bigger than the door itself.
Try running around the room, see if you can get further than 35 yards.
I just might not stand so close to the gate. End of turn.
Okay. And you are no longer in combat.
Yeah!
Hooray! Time to sleep right here.
The group settles into the mausoleum, the gate closed behind them. After a few moments pass, you see the hound patrol by the gate, and you can see through the gate, you can see it. And it looks in towards you, breathes heavily, and continues to walk.
Does it look like angry at us?
I mean, it's a dog, so I don't know how much of expression it can really convey.
I mean, I know a dog when it's angry
Lots.
at me.
Yeah.
Is it snarling? Or
It
is
looked angry to begin with.
But so it hasn't changed.
No, it hasn't changed its expression.
It remains angry.
It already appeared like snarling and upset, and nothing has changed about that. And it wanders off into the fog.
Are you saying that she has resting bitch face?
right.
I don't know the game.
The floor is yours.
I will sleep on this floor.
Do I want to take a nap?
Sounds like a plan.
I
to
will
me.
sit on the floor and lick my wounds while everyone decides which staircase.
Yeah, because we're
Staircase.
Boku exhausted.
I don't even. What were we trying to retrieve in here?
The
I've completely
two
forgotten what we did.
medallions, so we could access this place, right?
Well, I remember what we used to get here. I don't remember what we're doing here.
It's been a little while.
Yeah.
We came here.
I would
Oh,
be
shoot.
glad to help you
Yes,
by
please.
telling
talked
you
to the
you
lady.
never had an objective to come into the maze.
There was something that we
There
were
never
exposed
was
to.
one.
There was something that we were exposed to that mentioned the maze, though, wasn't there?
There was the objective was that it appeared as though when Ramis discovered Lady Fidotov's corpse,
She ran
her
off to the
spirit
maze.
rose out of the corpse with like a distortion, and the spirit fled through the wall towards the hedge maze.
That's right. That's right.
But why did we didn't explain to the living Lady Fidotov why we were going there? She just
She just was like, "Cool. Here's the other guy.
Yeah. I thought we like talked
Good
about
luck,
what.
friends."
Okay.
Didn't really outline that too much.
We did it with her blessing. That's all that matters. It's an
All right.
adventure.
She told you that you were ill-advised to go to the maze, but if you wanted to, here's what you would maybe need.
If there's danger, there's probably treasure and wine.
Yeah, true that. True that.
Always.
I assume this is where all the goats or the sheep are that have been slaughtered that we need to bring back to the village of Kresk.
Of course, yes.
So we are resting. Is that the official order of business?
I don't. I mean, I have
think-
enough. I feel well enough to continue on a little bit. Just
Do you
cautiously.
feel well enough to do it alone? Let's ask that.
No.
Then I wouldn't go anywhere because I have.
Oh, could you expend one spell slot and now you're
Hey,
tired? You need a
Zug,
little
if
nap?
you feel compelled to go down there on your own because you feel so tough and powerful, more power to you. If you
Strap
would
you to
like
my shield.
assistance, then you might want to wait.
It is at this point beginning to feel like late afternoon. You guys can decide as a group what you want to do.
How long is a short rest? A couple hours?
I
Short rest is an hour.
yeah, it's 1 hour.
But do we get anything out of a short rest?
I would get
Different
my
classes
second
get
win
different
back.
things.
And I would get my superiority dice and
You get your dice back? Damn.
yeah.
I get a couple slots back.
We could use some hit points.
Yeah, you get to use a hit die, I think.
But I thought you. Do you actually?
Yeah, you get to use a hit die. You don't regenerate hit die, right? That's what a long rest is for. A long rest would also completely refresh all of your spell slots, whereas different classes get different things back from a short rest.
I get my hit die back on a short rest, so it seems strange that I can expend one.
Oh, well then that's, yeah, I guess I don't.
The character can spend 1 or more hit dice at the end of a short rest, up to the character's maximum number of
At
hit
the
dice.
end of a short rest.
Right,
Gotcha.
Assuming the short rest was successful.
which is equal to the character's level. So, how do you guys feel about resting? Do you want a short rest? Do you want a long rest? Do you want to not rest?
I say short rest. An hour is fine.
Yeah, that's fine.
Before we short rest,
You don't get any like spell slots back or anything like that.
I do.
You do, okay.
Mr. Wizard does. I approach Zog and say, May I inspect your wounds? And then I place a hand upon Zug and he gains back 6 hit points.
Hooray.
Right.
I'm feeling all right now. I'm doing all right.
And we can roll our own hit dice to regain hit points. That's what we're saying.
Hmm.
Okay.
Where is it noted for hit dice?
Yeah, what do we roll?
It's just 1d whatever your class is. So like a bard is 1d8. I think fighter is 1d8.
So whatever your hit dice is, you can spend 1 or more hit dice up to the number of your level. So you could spend like 6 hit dice if you wanted to roll and regain hit points.
Is there not a little checkbox thing that denotes, how many hit dice that we've used?
There should be. on
There
the
should
character
be
sheet.
Yeah, there
in
should be.
the character sheet, yeah. Where is that?
I'm flipping through the tabs and I'm not seeing.
I'm looking. Heal. Oh, I can't like take any of the actions on your guys' pages, which is kind of annoying.
Where is
It might be your superiority dice, Zug.
No, that's a separate thing.
I don't know that it is, because that's like your class specific dice, right? Like mine are called Bardic Inspiration, but they're effectively my hit dice.
Well, if that's the case, I'm not using them because I need those. And I get those back on a short rest.
Yeah, exactly. That's why you spend them after the rest. Like short rests aren't that useful unless you're like a wizard or an elf.
They're not even really that useful even then. I don't get a ton of stuff back. I just get something back, so I'm not completely empty.
I'm fine where I'm at. Okay. We all rest it up?
Mm-hmm.
You're at full HP, right?
Yeah.
What are you at, Zeb?
I'm at 31. Oh, the hit die is if you press short rest.
There's a short rest button.
Yeah, on the top, and it does all the stuff for you. So
I really wish I
I-
could see that.
We're on
yeah,
the
so
top. side?
it is separate from my superiority dice, right?
Okay.
So I'm going to use, just going to use one.
Where's the short rest button?
Pop.
It's at the top.
It looks like it's got a little campfire next to it,
Yeah.
as opposed to the long rest button, which is in the middle. There's a share
Where-
button, a short rest button, and a long rest button at the very top of the D&D Beyond character sheet.
Mm,
See your character portrait in the top left?
yes.
Okay, now just go to the right of that. You'll see a share button.
I don't see a share button.
Hold on.
Mm,
This is what mine looks like.
I mean, mobile's pretty different.
There's the top of my screen.
Are you on mobile?
No. Yeah, mine doesn't have that stuff.
Are you logged in?
Is your screen maxed out? or your
That's
I
a
game
just
good
have
question.
my
Are you logged
character
in?
sheet favorited.
Oh, if you're not logged in,
Gotta
you're not
log
able to like
in.
affect the character.
Yeah.
Yeah, like I see, like looking at Kane's page, I don't see any of those buttons.
Mhm.
Gotta be logged in.
You have to be
to
logged in.
your character, the count in which your character resides.
Yeah.
Okay.
Kind of wish I had the ability to do all of those things and interact with your guys' sheets.
I'm surprised as the DM you don't.
No, well, I'm the DM is you because I
Oh.
use your account.
Oh, I can fuck with everybody. Nice.
I think so, yeah.
I can actually.
That's so annoying.
So I
Hey,
use
there we
Uh,
go.
I could give you a short rest, McKenna.
I am doing it right now.
Nice.
So quick question. I'm
Yeah.
expending one hit die and I take short rest. And I have the box that says automatically apply healing with dice result, but it's not changing my health total.
You can do it manually. Just roll
Do it manually.
one d8 or whatever.
Click the heal button. And then put in how much you want to heal yourself for. Well,
it's
put in how much you want to
it's
heal yourself, then
1d10
hit
plus
heal.
3, so I'll just roll.
So I selected short rest, but it did not do anything for my hit points.
Yeah, that's
Short rest doesn't automatically do anything.
You
You
have
have
to
to
use hit
choose
die.
to expend. Yeah, you have to choose to expend a die. To expend a hit die.
Oh, okay. Okay.
I manually adjusted mine. I'm feeling good now.
Hell yeah.
Are you at 8 hit points,
Who?
Syndra?
I did. Now I have 16.
Well,
Still not good at all.
I didn't realize you were hurting so bad.
Me either. but I don't remember when that happened. I think it was with the Hound, like the session before the last one or something, but
Maybe fighting yourself,
quite
a
possibly.
mirror image.
Okay, so you guys have taken a short rest and healed up a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
Midge, yeah.
Okay. All right. What would you like to do now?
Have you guys inspected
So we
the statue
search
in front of
this-
us?
Yeah. I say we take a look. See if we find any clues as to which one of these staircases might be a trap or if we're just being trolled.
Ramis will warily descend the left staircase.
I'm gonna investigate the statue.
I want to smell both passages.
Good.
Okay.
I'm gonna
Yeah.
call my owl back to me, by the way.
So Zug smells both stairways. And they smell the same. They both smell like
Musty.
yeah, I would say musty is a good word to describe it. There's a chillness to the scent, chills your nose.
Hope I'm not getting a cold.
And it has an earthy smell.
I don't smell anything odd.
And
Good
upon
job.
inspecting the statue, Kane, the statue looks intricate. It has a hood and a cape, and its hands are pressed together almost as in prayer. It stands quite tall, looks about like 6 feet tall on top of a platform. And it does not look like anyone you know or recognize. It's clearly not the Morning Lord, which is a lot of the statues you've seen so far. It's certainly not the Morning Lord.
Any signs that it has been manipulated or moved or anything like that?
No, it looks fresh and clean. Actually, I guess like it looks like no earthly elements have gotten to it, has not succumbed to its surroundings.
All right. Well,
Looks pristine.
do you want to stick together or shall we split up? And Kane has like a little sparkle in his eye when he says split up.
Before we do anything too
Did Ramis
drastic,
go down the
could I
stairs yet?
No, you've not.
could I do a religion check on the statue?
You have to tell me what you're attempting to ascertain.
I want to see if I can recognize anything, see anything that looks familiar.
You can roll.
$16.
There is nothing particularly that stands out to you.
Okay. All right.
Sweet statue, bruh.
Great.
Zug is gonna point at the left staircase and just say this one.
I'm feeling good about the left one.
Left staircase.
Does Ramis finally descend the left staircase?
Is Ramis trying to go down the left staircase?
I was the one who said my action first. I've been stuck in. Yes, I just want to go down the stairs.
Okay.
I'm excited to see what Ramis finds being the first down the stairs.
Ramis heads down the stairs. Wait, you're going down the left staircase or the right staircase?
Going down the left staircase.
Ramis is going down the left staircase. Ramis descends into.
Wait, he takes off all his clothes. Nude descending staircase.
Actually,
No.
okay. All right, Ramis descends down the stairs. And
Oh! What are you?
travels.
Look.
Wow. Good thing that was a big decision to make.
That'll be and spend like half a session.
I had a fucking feeling. It's like a mausoleum. You like go down the left, you come out the left, you know, it's like flow of traffic bullshit.
It is a mausoleum. Which typically might have multiple staircases that lead to the same place. And upon heading down the staircase, Ramis quickly can tell that both staircases lead to the same place. And
Zog, take the right staircase.
and
But what if I take the wrong one?
no check is required by Ramis to infer that this is a crypt.
What tipped it off?
The cryptness.
Okay.
Cryptiness.
So I have dark vision. Is that as far as I'm able to see? Is it like magically dark?
It's not magically dark. No.
Actually,
Delicious.
incredibly bright.
Is each square, what's the scale right now? Is each square 10 feet, 5 feet?
5 feet per square. So let's go ahead and what's the select the layer and
Yeah.
then brush. Okay.
Yeah.
So you can see dark vision. That just grants you like 60 feet of vision.
Should be 120.
120 feet.
Are those doors open?
This is open, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, this is open. So you'd be able to see like cone of vision like this way, this way, this way, like kind of like that, probably. And I guess you'd be able to see pretty much most of the stuff that's in here. Let's go further that way. Just keeps going.
Oh, what is that?
You see all the way down at the end.
Treasure.
Yar, thar be treasure.
I knew we had a reason to be out here.
All right, where's Schmaug?
Yeah, I would say that that's probably the
Holy
range.
shit.
It's a ton of treasure. Good.
You
Does
can
this
see
cover
this way
all
as
of the
well.
inflation in Barovia, maybe?
Yeah, I'm gonna say that's what you can see. So you can see a good amount. So straight ahead, Ramis is able to see what appears to be a slab surrounded by mountains of gold and treasure, as well as what appear to be some coffins to the right side.
Ramis gasps. And then he calls up the stairs. We may have come into a generous donation in the war against Strahd. Come down quickly.
Zug will scramble
Come
down
down
the
quickly.
stairs on all fours.
On all fours. Which side does Zug take?
They told me to take the right side, so I'll
So
go
Zug takes-
left.
Left, okay. How about you guys?
Yeah, we just
Can
go
I select two at once?
Follow Ramis.
You can shift. You should be able to. Yeah.
Oh, you guys.
Whoa.
Wow. Which
Wow.
side do you guys take?
Oh, the left side.
Everyone the left side.
I mean, the right side could be fucking trapped or some stupid.
Yeah,
shit.
we know the left
She
side
keeps
wasn't
trying
trapped.
to get us to go on the right
I
side.
can't unselect you now. Oh, okay, there we go. Okay.
2 peas in a pod.
I'm just asking what side you're going down. That's all.
Interesting how that would still be relevant.
So, which like how do you guys like how far do you want to go? You guys can all just move, so I'm gonna let you just decide impulsively where you want to go.
I will move forward.
I'm gonna
Okay, Zach.
use a charge of my detect magic wand
Yeah.
to just be on the lookout for trippity traps. And Sindra might already be natively looking for those of her own dexterous nature, but I'm gonna look for the magical ones.
I'll just
pulls out
trigger
a
them with my
wand.
face.
And taps it once in the air, and it very quickly lights up and then dissipates.
Okay. So okay. Just looking something up really quick. Okay. Let me look something up super quickly.
Sound is that?
Sounds like background music or something.
It sounds like a garbage disposal that's slowly dying.
What?
There's sound coming from someone that sounds like just banging in the background very lightly.
My air conditioning turned on.
Oh, maybe that's it.
Sorry,
You
guys.
need air conditioning. It's winter.
Okay. I'm sorry, I'm ready.
Lives in a
Okay.
swamp.
So
Carolina's kind of a swamp.
Kane is using detect magic. Which is like, what's the radius of that? 30?
Yeah, 30 feet around me in a sphere.
Okay. All right.
Or
So yeah,
walls and
you
stuff.
can kind of dictate or narrate to me like how you guys want to act and proceed.
Sindra, my dear, would you be of any assistance to me?
Certainly.
My eyes aren't quite what they used to be, I'm afraid. I would like to take a stroll around this wonderful crypt here. Perhaps you can make sure I don't stumble upon anything unpleasant.
Of course.
I'm going to start walking around the room with the Sindra kind of guy in the way. I'm keeping an eye out for...
You're just like walking with each other.
Yeah, why
Shouldn't
not?
have-
We're casing
Yeah,
the joint.
Shouldn't have unlinked you guys.
I'll hold his elbow so he doesn't trip over anything.
Oh, that's so sweet.
Okay. How about you?
While we're walking, can I perceive like anything in the like within 10 feet of us as we're walking around?
When you say perceive, do you mean can you look at stuff?
Can I do like a perception check as I'm going?
Not really. You must, if you want to roll a perception check, like you're
traps.
trying to perceive like something.
Okay.
Yeah, there's like
Look for traps, Sindra.
yeah, you
Yeah.
can like look for traps. That
Okay.
just means you're like going to move at a slower pace to look for traps. What about you? Are you doing anything during this time? Just gonna hang out and watch. Is Zug already charging forward?
Yeah.
Frog.
I think I'm tailing Zug. Well, depending on how quickly he's moving, I'm like moving cautiously.
Moving quicker
and
than
slowly.
us.
But I would like to look to my left.
Yeah. Yeah.
You're like,
So
nope, can't see over there.
you look to the left and you see what appear to be more like wooden coffers on both sides.
So these are wooden coffins.
They look like coffins, yeah. That is what they look like. They look like simple wooden coffins.
But
There's 3 on each side.
and then is that an additional coffin straight ahead, or is it like an altar?
It's a like cement slab. Looks more like an altar, yeah. Not a coffin. It's metal. See?
Zug, on the realization that those are probably wooden coffins, will grow incredibly nervous and start slowly walking over towards the nearest one.
The coffins.
Yeah.
Grow incredibly nervous and start moving toward them.
Okay. And Syndra and Kane are starting to walk around like the perimeter. Where are you moving to?
Yeah, we're moving in the direction of the treasure, but I'm going to be paying special attention to like the coffins as we pass them.
Mhm.
Once we get
Looking
to
into
the
treasure
coffins, I would like to look for traps or investigate at least.
Okay, so you guys approach these coffins, and upon closer inspection, they're stone. They look neat and tidy, and there are no headstones or anything like that. They are just stone coffin-shaped boxes.
Is there any like seal on the box or any dust on the top? Like, does it look like they've been untouched for a while, or does it look like someone maintains them and keeps them clear?
It looks neat. Yeah.
Yuck.
No cobwebs or anything like that. No dustiness. It looks neat. And as Kane approaches this area, you do start to sense with detect magic being active as an aura, a faint type of magical sensation coming from this direction.
Okay. I'm going to move in the direction of the treasure, and I'm going to be keeping an eye out for an aura around an object. Or
You move
objects.
towards the treasure, and the aura almost feels kind of just like the maze, the leaves in the maze had a feeling of magic to them. So does the treasure. It kind of has a feeling or an aura of just some magical property to it. The leaves in the maze were like almost like slick with oil and very porous feeling and dense. And this treasure just has a similar vibe. It just feels a little bit magical, a little bit
Slick with illusion.
not like oil and
Slick
not
with
illusion.
illusion.
No, it looks very real and tangible.
Can I get a feel for the school of magic from which this feeling of magicalness comes from?
You'd have to study it for a while to do that.
Okay. Well, I guess I'm going to study it for a while.
So what are you
Seems
going to do by like,
fascinating.
how are you going to study this? Are you just going to like squint at it for a while? Like, what do you want to do?
Well, it says in the detect magic thing that I can use my action on a turn to see a faint aura around any visible creature or object in the area that bears magic.
Mhm.
And I learn at School of Magic, if any. So if it doesn't have a School of Magic, you can tell me it doesn't really have a School of Magic.
Um,
And the spell can penetrate most barriers. So I could like see the faint aura of something like in this treasure pile.
uh, you do not you do not know what school.
Okay, so it doesn't really have a school, right?
Not that you're able to discern from detect magic.
Okay.
Yeah.
Ramis is approaching the pile of treasure and walks a little bit towards Kane and says, this must be too good to be true, no? What do you see? Would the Fiditars bury themselves amongst real treasure?
Lady Fedotov sent us down here knowing full well what we would find. She gave us no indication of what that might be, but neither any fear of what we would find other than that it would be dangerous.
Yes.
I
Was she
see.
referring to the hound or this?
The hound was certainly dangerous. Here it will take time to study, to find out what actually we are looking at here.
I think Ramis is gonna walk up to the altar. Look at that shit.
Inspect the altar.
Yeah.
Ramis inspects the altar and it is stone. It has some markings on it that kind of just look like little crosses that are born into the corners. It also looks like tidy, and it doesn't seem to look like it has anything unusual, except for the fact that it is an altar in the middle of a crypt surrounded by treasure.
Yeah, does it look like a sacrificial altar?
No, it does not. There's no like blood stains or bones like you've seen in so many other places. Nothing like that. It looks tidy.
Well kept.
Ramis is gonna reach down and grab a coin. He's doing it.
Ramis reaches down to the ground and picks up a piece of gold in the form of a coin. And
Is it slick with magic?
Slick with
Is
something.
it an illusion?
It's
When he
slick.
picks it up, does it turn into mud?
How
Slick
slick
with
is
it?
Ramis sweat.
flash of bright light appears specifically in front of Ramis, but you all see. And a spirit appears right above the altar. And it is the spirit that Ramis encountered in the house. It is Moralena's spirit.
Mm.
It turns to face the group and she shouts, "No, no, why are you here? This is my family. You desecrate their rest. I won't allow this. I won't. And she lets out a ear, finger, toe curdling wail. And you must all roll a Constitution saving throw.
Where did I put my window? Here we go.
Ooh.
Woo,
12.
7.
Dear Lord. 11.
I rolled a 5.
19.
One of us is okay.
What did Kane roll?
11.
11. All of you, except for Ramis, drop to 1 hit point.
Jesus.
Oh,
Fuck.
crap.
I'm not feeling so great, guys.
Ramis takes 10 psychic damage.
How does
Ooh.
that physically manifest? Was it like a pain in our head or?
It's psychic damage, yeah.
Okay.
Fuck. That hurt.
I have actually resistance to psychic damage, considering I'm so dumb.
You failed the Constitution saving throw. You dropped to 1 hit point.
The effect
Only
of the spell was
he
you drop
takes
to 1 hit
psychic damage. You don't actually take psychic damage. You actually just drop to 1 hit point. It's actually not damage. Yeah. I mean, it kind of is, but it's a slightly
It's not a
different effect.
damage that there's a resistance to.
Yeah. He could resist psychic damage on a save, but on a fail, you drop to 1 hit point no matter what.
Tight. So she's like, we're actively in combat, clearly.
And roll for initiative.
Oh, nat 20.
Wow. Okay.
I just changed these pink fuzzy dice. Check this shit out. And I'm like rolling so high now.
Those are great.
Yeah.
Nice. Nice.
Guys, I recommend changing the pink fuzzy dice. It's a setting in D&D Beyond.
Oh, I rolled a 1. So I get a 4 in my initiative.
Nathan,
Wow.
you gotta switch to pink fuzzies.
I guess so. These
Where do
digital
you do
dice.
that?
No fun.
Tools.
Okay. Ramis rolled a 20 what?
24.
24. Kane rolled a 1 plus dex, which is
4.
4. Zug,
13.
13 total.
Yeah.
What's your dex score?
What's your number? 11?
Your dex modifier.
0.
Okay. And Sindra?
12.
12 total. Okay. So 1, 2, 3,
Nips.
4,
Are-
5.
Are they cursed down to 1 hit point, or they took damage that reduced them to 1 hit point? Is it like a hold on their hit points? Do we know?
So here's the deal. You guys are actually technically supposed to drop to 0 hit points, like you are just at 0, but I'm not trying to TPK.
Oh, we could have been fine.
So I'm reducing your health to 1. But this just basically reduces your hit points flat to 0. Yeah.
Whoa.
So I'm making it 1. So it's technically not damage. We can call it damage and say that it is damage if you
But
want
like,
to.
if I heal them, they will go up from 1.
Yes,
Okay.
they will regain hit
That's all I
points.
was trying to
Yes, if you heal. Yes, definitely. We can, for all intents and purposes, you're just at 1 HP as if you had taken damage to be at 1 HP. You're not suffering the mortal wounds, but the psychic damage, is reducing you to 1 HP. Correct. Okay, so with that, Ramis is first to act, and I need to add a new layer. brush. I need these things again. Crap. Where does it, how do I get the tools back? Why is this so hard?
Did you use tab?
Tab. Oh. Tab. No. Escape. Select. Delete.
Either way, I think Ramis is going to she's closest to me, right?
Yeah. I don't, that's probably not a particularly helpful color.
No, okay. Oh, I see. Yeah. I think he's going to cast healing word onto Jesus.
There you go.
Does Jesus need it more than I do?
Probably Zug.
Is the most likely to charge.
Yeah, exactly.
I was most voted.
So
that
Zug, you get 8 HP back.
Okay.
And then I think Ramis is just going to yell at her. He's going to yell at the Lady Fedotov, you have betrayed us. In a previous life, you invited us into your crypt, and now you curse us. Why?
Wait, didn't we get a keyword from her? We
Well,
asked her what would be something that we could say to you in another loop that would make you realize that we are allies and mean no harm. We got a word or something from her that would do it. I can't remember. what it
Yes,
was.
you did get a expression from a living alive Marlena about a purple daffodil.
Purple daffodil. That's right.
Yes.
You entrusted us with the image, purple daffodils. Have you been completely cursed? Do you not remember?
The spirit is not listening to you.
Okay, I tried, guys. I tried.
The spirit is in a rage.
Anybody have a soothe? Can we get a soothe? How about a shiv? Anybody got
I
a
can
shiv?
only make her angrier.
We need a druid.
Is it the Banshee's turn? If I stepped away from the Banshee, would she attack me?
Yes,
Okay.
you have to use disengage if you want to.
I'll just stand there.
Are you gonna like take an action besides just talking? I think talking is like free.
Oh, I guess. Well, I'm gonna slash at her with my silvered short sword, man. Fuck it.
It's silver. Fuck it,
Exactly.
we're doing it live. Anybody have any iron?
Uh,
Like a fire
rolled
poker?
a 21 to
Ghosts
hit,
don't like that.
That will hit.
and then I rolled 8 for damage.
8 damage.
Yeah.
Okay.
She messed with the wrong fucking bard, yo. I'm gonna slash her.
Okay. You slash at her. And she retches and only appears to become more aggravated.
Well,
Her focus is past you. It's beyond you. She's gazing out this direction towards the rest of the party, towards the coffins. And it is her turn. She focuses out into the distance, and Syndra and Kane can hear a rumbling sound behind them.
Oh boy, she's summoning the dead.
Those are my least favorite things. The dead.
And out from the farthest stone coffin appears a tall skeleton. The undead animated once again.
She wants us to fight her family, all because Ramis touched a coin.
I'll fight her family.
I guess this bitch needs to die.
She's gonna die, bro. We need this coinage, bro.
She's gotta die.
I'm sorry I make so many noises.
You
That are
really
like,
do. You really you don't leave much to the
You're-
imagination.
well, what do you think
Not
that
very
that
good at
means?
poker.
What do we think that that means?
You're probably rolling initiative for a skeleton.
Yeah, that's true. What is my noise?
That means it like went quickly or something like that.
Oh, okay.
But actually, quick question. Summons, do they not start into the order of combat until the next round, or are they immediately like plugged in?
Let's do D&D 5e. Because with most games that I've played before, a creature that gets summoned cannot attack on its turn.
On its summoned
On its,
turn?
yeah.
Summoning sickness.
Yeah, it's like, whoa, geez, I was just sitting down for lunch in the undead cafeteria. Now here I am. Got to adjust a little bit.
Ooh, that was a hell of a portal.
Yeah.
I'll say that for the purposes of this.
Yes.
I didn't finish my sentence.
Oh.
That it
For the
gets
purposes
to
of this,
hit
Ramis
you right
dies.
now. Well,
It gets an AoE attack on something.
that it won't attack. No, it won't get a turn to attack. Although, if Syndra attempts to move away from it, it will get an opportunity of attack.
Yeah, but
Great.
And it is Zug's turn.
Zug recognizes that the skeleton is a bigger threat, and he will beeline for that. Also.
Oh, okay. Zug beelines for the skeleton, and
I will smash it in the face with my battle axe.
oh yeah,
Okay.
Zug.
Oh God. 8.
What is it?
8.
The skeleton easily dodges out of the way.
Attack again. 8.
The skeleton dodges out of the way once again. He dances around you.
I'm
Sounds like that ain't
Demoralizing.
gonna cut it.
You engage in a skeleton tango.
How macabre.
It's Syndra's turn.
Great. I I guess I'm just going to smack at him with my rapier.
Okay.
Can do that. Ooh, 25.
That will hit it.
Excellent. I would not get sneak, right? Because I'm
You
within
do.
5 feet, even though it's like kind of engaged with Josh right now.
Yeah, it's engaged with someone else, so you get a sneak attack.
That's right.
Okay.
Sneak away.
You do get sneak attack.
So
I know, right? You might have to buy these from Costco every time.
What, blueberries?
Why are they so tasty?
that's gonna be 19.
19 damage.
Mhm.
Hell yeah, Syndra.
Cinder slashes at the skeleton with her rapier, and it pierces the bone straight through the center mid-body. The skeleton falls in half.
Vanquished?
Sucker.
Seemingly.
Man,
Seemingly.
her family's full of a bunch of fucking weaklings.
What do you expect? They're just made of bones and bones.
Rust and bones.
Do we have any potions? Can you take potions as a bonus action? Isn't that a thing? I don't know.
You can, yeah.
Syndra, do you have a healing potion or anything?
I do not. I don't have anything.
Fuck!
What? I gave healing potions to everyone.
We might have used them. I
Must
don't
have
know.
used it.
No, we definitely did not.
You are responsible for your inventory.
I told everyone because we had several of them, and I told everyone everyone got like 2 healing potions at one point.
I don't think you guys had that many healing potions.
I have 2.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
You had a
Hermes has
couple.
his.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay.
Could I do a movement now since I have not done that?
You can, yeah.
Excellent. I would like to step feet this way from the coffins.
I
Wow.
also have 2 potions of healing.
That works. That's it.
It is Kane's turn.
The Skelly boy is gone,
Yeah.
and the ghost does not appear to be in a negotiating mood.
He had to split.
She's not like receiving information. She's like full on rage. Yeah.
Okay, let me see if I have a thing.
At least that's what it appears. Nothing that has been said so far seems to have like made it into her consciousness.
I mean, the one she was in love with and had a huge crush on couldn't sway her, so.
That's true. Did you manage to do damage when you hit with your sword, Ramis?
As far as I know, yes.
Okay.
Yep.
All right. So Cain is gonna conjure sacred flame in his hands, and as he raises his palm, he's going to let's see, what do I want to say? Lady Fititoff, we mean no harm. Snap out of it. And he's going to radiant damage her for 8.
Okay, this is just a spell, like there's no rolls involved.
It is actually, hold on a second. Let me see what it is. It is a instantaneous target must succeed on a dexterity saving throw. Yeah.
So she has to roll his dexterity.
Yeah.
Can't be that dexterous, right?
13.
That's a fail.
So she takes 8 radiant damage.
Yeah.
Okay.
Nice.
Her fury
Uh-oh.
seems to not waver as she
As a
sets
bonus
her
action.
gaze upon the other side of the room.
Oh.
And it is now
I'm gonna-
Ramis's turn
I'm gonna bonus action to heal myself. BT Debaruse.
to heal yourself, like to potion or
No, to Healy hand myself. Give me a second.
bonus action.
Yeah, something at least. Okay.
How many spell slots do you have left?
Not very many.
Hmm.
2 of those and 1 of those. Yeah.
Okay.
It's my turn?
Yes.
Sorry. Um. Hmm. Hmm. Okay, yeah. Hermes is gonna just one trick pony it up and summon his spirit guardians forth.
Okay.
Actually, they might not have left yet. I mean, but what we will say they did.
How long does it last?
10 minutes.
Yeah, it's definitely gone.
What?
You guys spent a long time down here for Kane to be able to detect magic, for to be able to like study an object.
All right. So I'm summoning forth
Oh,
spirit
did I
guardians.
actually get the time to study it?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. What did I write?
And I want my allies to be unaffected by this spell, but anyone else in this chamber to be very much affected by it.
You get to choose all that?
Yeah. And that is gonna be my turn.
What is the spell called? Spirit Guardians?
Spirit Guardians!
Did you cast it?
Yep.
Okay.
So on the start of her turn is when she is affected by it.
On the start of her turn.
Yeah.
What's the range?
15 feet. 15 foot
Radius.
Radius.
So like this.
Pretty big.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. Great. So it is now her turn. So she needs to.
I think this is a wisdom saving throw. Yeah, she needs to make a wisdom saving throw. That wasn't much of a roll, babe. That was more of a placement of the dice.
Oh, Danny.
That sounds like pulling a Paul. I think that's what we call it, right?
15.
So she takes, well, depending on what her wisdom is, I'm assuming she saves.
It's 0, so it's a 15.
Yeah, so she barely made it, but she still takes half damage.
What type of damage is this?
Radiant.
Radiant damage.
So let us roll and see what she takes. She takes 6 damage. That is half of 12.
Okay. Okay. the other coffins start to shake,
Oh boy.
and the stone lids slide off to reveal 5 more skeletons.
Focus fire.
Um, duplicate layer. Is that her snoring?
Is that Cheddar?
Cheddar snores? I know she
Oh my God.
drools.
Oh,
She is super snory.
That's so weird because she's not like overweight or anything.
she's a little overweight.
She's a little fatty, dude.
Cheddar's a fatty?
Oh my gosh, she's so fat.
She just tries to eat
Oh,
everything. Of
ew.
course she's a fatty.
She does try to eat everything. She eats
She's
chips.
just doing her best.
Her name is
Chips.
Cheddar, which is a food.
Just going by her namesake.
Okay. Okay, and surprisingly, that's actually not her action. That's actually just an effect of the room. So
It's a good room.
you must all make a wisdom saving throw.
Is she like shrieking again?
Hey, 16.
16 from Kane.
4. I'm rolling so bad tonight.
23 for Sindra.
Ooh, what a
Sorry.
wise Syndra you are.
That's right. Oh, fuck, I'm sorry.
Is your cat clawing you?
Wisdom saving throw.
Yeah,
Mhm.
she's. Oh no,
Oh.
Nebs, please.
She's like,
When I did
"Screw
my
you, lady."
yes, I was too close to
14?
her face and she bit my hand.
What was everyone else's roll?
16.
4.
23.
Okay.
It's like, "Oh,
Ramis is going to. You got a 4,
Yes.
Zug? Okay. Ramis is going to add to his own roll. I'm sorry, Zug.
you're a lost cause.
I have an 18 now. I was gonna try to boost you, buddy, but I don't think I could have helped you make the cut.
Nothing could have helped me.
Oh no.
Zug feels a urgent sense of fear.
Even more than
Isn't he too dumb for this though?
yeah.
I wish. He's not too dumb for fear. It is very primal. And Zug is frightened for 1 minute.
1 minute? What does that mean?
Wow.
Is he incapacitated?
That's like
Out of the
that's
fight.
like 10 rounds of combat.
Yes. That is 10 rounds of combat.
10 rounds of combat.
All right.
You
One man
can
down.
repeat the saving throw at the end of your turn with disadvantage and try to end the frighten effect. But yeah, that's it.
Okay.
So you now have the condition of being frightened. And this basically gives you disadvantage on ability checks and attack rolls. And you cannot willingly move closer to Lady Fidatov's spirit.
Okay.
But you can attempt at the end of your turns to remove the fear effect.
So I can still engage the other skeletons.
You can,
engage
yes.
her.
Yes. Cool. And now it is Zug's turn.
First thing I'm gonna do is pop my second wind.
Okay.
So it's a quick D10 for 8 plus 6, so 14. Am I pretty close to that skeleton? That I'll just
Yeah, you're pretty close to it.
okay. I'll just get within melee range,
Pretty close, yeah.
and I will attack it.
You're gonna swing at it?
Yeah.
All right, Zug swings at this skelly boy here and roll for attack.
19.
That's gonna hit it.
Nice. For 8 damages.
8 damage. Okay.
And I'll swing again for 21
That is going to hit it.
for 6 damage.
Kill the skelly bro.
Bros.
And this skeleton crumbles and falls to the ground.
I don't have a pun on hand.
But you do
Looks
have a
like
hand
you're
on
Boom.
ground.
I'm losing my touch. I'm falling to pieces.
Get a grip. Okay. That's a good one. It's Cinder's turn.
Oh boy. Okay. The white dot in the farthest top right, is that one within? That's not exactly melee, right?
No,
The others, great.
nobody is in melee range of you.
Yeah, I figured.
Wait,
Oh, sorry, Zug, can you roll?
Oh,
Sorry.
yeah, the wisdom
Yeah.
saving throw.
Yeah, wisdom.
Oh, 12. It was 13, but I'm so dumb, so.
Oh, that's rough, buddy. Not quite.
don't you
Wait, did you roll disadvantage
You got rolled twice.
No.
I mean, it's
well,
not gonna
on your
help.
attacks?
Oh, I did not.
I just said it.
Oh.
You have the frightened condition.
No take back, skeleton's dead.
Uh,
I'll do double disadvantage for my next
Oh
attack.
god.
I will allow no redo if you
Oh god.
miss your next turn.
What?
This my next turn? Even with an offer of double
It's
disadvantage?
a good deal, dude.
Okay.
Miss your next turn, and I will automatically remove frightened from you next turn if you miss
What?
it.
See, this is how you
Wow.
haggle. You gotta haggle, you know? Okay, I'll take it. I mean,
That's the deal.
that's what I gotta do.
Uh, sneak attack still applies if you're making a range attack, right?
Yes,
I'm just saying, I'm very close to Lady Fitotop.
you are in melee range of Lady Fitotop. He is.
Fucking shoot that bitch.
Think I just might, or I'll try.
Oh boy.
All right, I will shoot at Lady Fitotov with my crossbow.
Shoot, you may.
All right.
We can do that.
Oop. Whoops.
You wanna leave later, so?
17 to hit.
That's going to hit.
Oh.
Right?
You looking at my screen?
Yeah, I'm looking at your screen.
17 damage.
What kind of damage?
It is.
I
Add
asked, but I don't
piercing.
know. Yep.
Hmm?
Not quite.
Wait, not quite what?
17 damage.
Oh. Sounds like you did double damage to me.
I think that sounds correct.
Okay. You shoot an arrow and it hits the spirit. She is not amused.
Good enough.
Fair enough.
She's fucking pissed. Okay. I think that's Kane's turn now.
Kane.
Oh, wow. Skeletons are Zug's job, I think. She's not responding to any kind of negotiation or anything like that, right? She's just
She hasn't
really-
responded to anything you guys have said. I'm not gonna give like a she's unresponsive, but nothing you've said so far has swayed her.
I'm gonna try conjuring that image of the violet, the flower that we talked about, that I showed Lady Fedotov actually before we left, when we were establishing like what's something that we can show to prove that we're allies or that we mean no harm. So I'm gonna actually do that.
Okay, you're gonna attempt to like conjure an image of a
Mhm.
flower.
Yeah, the same one that I conjured for her when we were in the estate talking to her.
And like, are you gonna attempt to like get her attention or something?
Yeah. Please, Lady Fedotov, we mean no harm.
All right, so you attempt to garner her attention and show her an image of a flower.
Mhm, mhm.
She sees it and she sees you, and for a moment, like you can see something flicker in her eyes, some sort of momentary acknowledgement. But nothing
what was the name of
changes.
what was the name of the kind of flower it was?
It's a daffodil.
Daffodil. Okay.
It's like a momentary moment of acknowledgement, almost like the slightest tinge of resistance, but it does not come to fruition in any foreseeable way.
That's my turn.
That's your turn.
Mm-hmm.
It's a grand attempt. There's something there. There was something, like you felt something was there for a moment. It looked like she was fighting something for a moment.
Do I see any kind of magical effect upon her with because I still have
there's sort of the same kind of fuzzy distortion feeling that Ramis saw on her when she was in the house, is here as well, is here kind of around her.
Got it.
It's one of those, like, it feels like she's almost like a little bit blurry, and there's just like a barrier of reality. Yeah, it's like staticky almost, like look and feel. Ramis can act.
I'm going to. I'm gonna keep trying to blow her up. I'm gonna cast Dissonant Whispers upon her. She must make a Wisdom saving throw, please.
Okay. What like type of damage does Dissonant Whispers do?
Psychic.
Okay. You said a wisdom saving throw?
Yeah.
9.
Okay. Face the full force of Ramis. That is 12 damage.
12 psychic damage.
12 psychic damage.
Okay.
Uh,
You see her flinch.
Well, I mean, I see more than that. I am racking her with terrible pain. In fact, it's so painful that she needs to move away from me.
Okay. She does. She floats
Opportunity attack.
over the treasure
I get an opportunity attack.
within melee range.
Yeah.
She left melee range.
Uh, 18.
To hit.
Yeah.
That will hit.
This is silver. 7 damage.
Okay. Okay.
And then Ramis is chasing after her.
If she's not using her movement action, it doesn't provoke an opportunity attack.
What is she using to move away from me?
When someone or something moves you without using your movement action or your reaction, like is she moving out of a reaction?
Yeah, I didn't move her. She's like terrified of me and she's walking away from me. This is like.
But does it
Zug's
force like someone to use a reaction? Is that what it does?
I think so. You're saying if it's a reaction, she does take an attack?
If it's her using her reaction. So like it has to be triggered by her to provoke an opportunity
She must
attack.
immediately use her reaction. To
It does
move.
say that.
Yeah.
Okay,
Move
then
away.
yes, it does.
And then Ramis is chasing after her. I'm climbing onto the altar and across the gold.
Oh, you want to try to like climb up here?
Well, towards her, yeah. I mean, I still have like 30 plus movement, 35 movement.
Okay, I'd like to inform you, she is like floating and hovering above the treasure right now.
Can I not climb up the treasure?
You could try.
I'm trying.
Let's do a dexterity.
Okay, 4.
As you attempt to follow after her, you put one foot on top of this mound of treasure and it immediately falls and sinks in, and half of your body sinks into the treasure.
I'm still close enough to her. Spirit guardians will damage her. It doesn't phase Ramis, none.
You're just like half up to like here in treasure now and like flailing your arms around.
No, I'm not flailing.
That's a good way to
That's
thought.
the DM.
Perfectly
My
normal.
Ramis does not flail.
Okay,
All right, that's my turn.
that's your turn.
But she has to make a wisdom saving throw now.
You mean at the start of her turn?
Yeah.
It's not her turn.
Whose turn is it?
It's the skeleton's turn.
Ugh.
Okay, this skelly boy is gonna walk straight towards who he perceives is less of a or more of a threat, which is of course Zug.
Hey.
And it is going to actually no, it's definitely
Oh,
so this skeleton is like not brain dead. It actually is gonna go after Cade for its own reasons.
Wow.
Yeah, it doesn't even have a brain.
What a bone.
Doesn't have a brain, but it has intuition. It can feel it, and it's
do you need potato?
Which one?
yeah. Potato would be good. Okay, which one? The femur. specifically.
I got a femur, and the
I
only
got a femur, and the only prescription
is killing Kane.
is 18 plus 4, which is going to be 22 to hit you, Kane.
I'm pretty sure that's just gonna hit me.
That's going to hit you.
Yeah. What does this do? Yeah, 22 hits.
That's going to deal 4 piercing damage to you.
Ow.
Hmm? We do those tonight,
Vile creature.
or we can order food tonight and do potatoes tomorrow.
Sorry, guys, I'm interrupting to talk to Daniel about dinner
I'm down to order something.
because it might be better to have like a quick lunch right while we're listening.
I have a busy day tomorrow.
Okay.
So you want to take a look at some options?
Yeah. Sorry, I'll stop
I conduct
interrupting.
the session.
Yep.
No, you're good. 4 piercing damage to Kane. How much health did you have?
Yeah, you're down, right?
Nope, I have.
No, he healed
He healed
himself. Woo!
Noise.
Phew. Yeah. Okay. And this skeleton is going to head towards Syndra. And it's going to swipe at you.
Cool, great.
Yep. How much health do you have right
I have 1 health, everyone.
now? Oh,
Better get dodging.
6 to hit.
Nice.
Yeah, it's gonna hit.
A
No,
6?
it's not. It's not. It's
Oh,
not.
6
It's not.
shouldn't hit,
Sorry.
yeah.
Nope, it's not.
It's like, good God,
Um,
Syndra's.
You could be drunk and that wouldn't
The
hit you.
skeleton slashes at you with its
Mhm.
sword and misses, and you dodge out of the way.
Great.
Nice. This one fires its crossbow at you.
Okay.
It's short bow. 20 to hit.
Oh,
Ah, yeah, that's gonna hit.
wait.
Mhm.
Oh, okay.
Eight piercing damage.
Yeah. I'm
Down.
down.
Syndra's
Dang it.
down.
That stupid skeleton.
Ugh.
Ugh.
Did he
Syndra
touch
falls to the ground with an arrow in her spleen.
Oh God. Ow.
She's looking pretty worse for wear, you guys.
Man.
This skeleton is also going to fire its crossbow at Kane. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Yeah, it has 80 range, so you're good.
Fire at me. I'm in half cover.
That's true. It actually would have a stationary target over there.
Hmm.
I have line of sight.
How tall is that treasure pile?
Tall enough. Like it probably could shoot over it.
Hmm.
It is weird having a top-down view and trying to be a skeleton. I think it's gonna stick with its companion and go for Kane. 14 to hit.
Miss.
That's a miss. Fires its crossbow and whooshes right past Kane's head. Did you guys want to see a tiny little bub? Oh,
Oh, a fatty. Look at that fatty.
oh,
How bad this tiny little bub is.
what a
She's
good
like,
girl.
Mom, stop it. I'm tired.
I'm so full.
I'm all full of chocolate.
You can sit. All right. And that is gonna take us to Ms. Fititov's turn.
Roll wisdom saving throw.
Says wisdom saving throw. It's a 19.
Damn it. Wait. Actually, can I do this?
It's a 20. I'm sorry.
It rolled a nat 20?
No.
Okay. Sorry, just looking at this.
I'm gonna have her decide what to do while you're deciding to do that. Okay.
I'm gonna use cutting words and try to reduce her roll.
To reduce like her wisdom saving throw roll?
Yeah,
Does it work on a saving throw or only like an attack action?
everything.
Okay.
I only rolled a.
Is it a
3.
reaction?
It is. It wasn't enough, but she still takes half damage.
Okay, which is going to be
A lot. She's probably dead anyways. You don't even need to plan her turn. She's probably gonna die. Yeah, the mobile app list is very clunky. Yeah. She takes half of 19. 9 damage. 10 damage, right?
what kind of damage is it? Radiant?
Radiant.
I'll say 10. She wails in pain and sets her eyes on Ramis.
Oh.
She walks up to Ramis. She flies over to Ramis, screaming, and reaches out to touch him.
Oh god.
$17.
Oh, barely. Yep.
Should we roll for it? 2. Oh, you're so lucky.
How many dice does she get?
10 necrotic damage.
Half damage. Boom.
5 necrotic damage. You take half of necrotic.
I'm a god.
Yeah. How much health do you
The
have?
golden one.
24 hit points left.
Really?
Yeah.
That's good.
The golden god.
Yeah.
Nice.
Jeez.
Okay. It's Zug's turn and he misses it. But you're no longer frightened.
Yeah.
It's Syndra's turn. And she's down.
Cool.
So
Yep.
it's Kane's turn.
Wait, no, she has to roll.
Oh, you have to roll a saving throw for not dying.
Get up, Syndra.
Mhm.
Doing it. 18.
What is she rolling against?
That's good.
all
That's
time?
good. That's a save.
Great. That's a save.
I roll a d20, right?
Yeah, it's a D20, and if it's above 10, it's a save. If it's
That's
below
right.
10, it's
Get
not.
your
A
ass up.
miss. So she has to roll how many saves?
3.
3?
Well, she has to get 3 of one or the other, or be healed by someone.
That's right. Or be healed.
Well, or be damaged by someone.
Or be damaged. So you're 1 for 1 right now.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. That
Take it.
takes us to Kane's turn. What you gonna do? Little wizard man?
Yeah. I don't know what the deal is with this ghost. I'm wondering.
Maybe you can bribe her with gold.
I feel like every time I try to think outside the box, though, it's never a good idea. So I think I'm just gonna
Do some damage, dude.
It's sometimes it will work and sometimes it won't. And in this case, like you saw something, but it wasn't enough.
I'm gonna cast Dispel Magic on the ghost, on Lady Fiditov.
Dispel magic.
Yeah, because I saw there's some kind of magic on her. I don't know what it is, but I know it's something. So I'm gonna cast Dispel Magic on her.
Okay, so you're gonna cast Dispel magic on her specifically, on the spirit.
Yeah, and it says choose one creature, object, or magical effect within range. Any spell of 3rd level or lower on the target ends. For each spell of 4th level or higher on the target, make an ability check using your spellcasting ability. The DC equals 10 plus the spell's level. On a successful check, the spell ends.
Okay. Yeah. So you cast Dispel magic. and it doesn't have an effect.
Okay, that's my turn.
Yeah. No effect. Unfortunately. It is not magic by which this has occurred. Not in the traditional sense. Okay. So
Where am I right now?
you're this little blue dot over here.
Mhm. Think spell slot was that? Yeah, that was this one. All right, I'm gonna misty step away. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. I'm gonna misty step to just at the entrance to where that gate is on the right side.
So right like this way,
Yeah, right to the right side of that gate.
like here.
It's one more to the left. There.
Like this?
Yeah, that's as far
Okay.
as I can go.
Okay. So you're just moving back.
Yep.
Okay. All right, Zug. Or sorry, Ramis.
I guess I'll try to wrestle myself out.
You're in like melee range of her because she did move back.
I can like
towards
still
you.
swing her.
You can, yeah. Yes.
Okay. Well, in that fucking case, deal damage, machine activate. I'm going to viciously mock her. She needs to make a wisdom saving throw.
Oh, she rolled a 1. That's gonna be 2.
Critical fail.
Ooh, she is susceptible to mocking.
For 4 damage, but she has disadvantage on her next attack roll, and she must endure the following words:
For what type of damage?
psychic.
Psychic.
Let's see. Oh gosh, oh boy, you are even uglier in death than you were in life.
Oh, it's actually quite beautiful.
You are even uglier in life than you are in death. That's what I meant to say. She's still hurt by it all the same, so there must be some truth.
Her pride swells and she
Feels bad.
feels like shit.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah. Why would you do this?
I'm gonna bonus action shoot over a heal to my friend who's like dying on the ground.
To Syndra.
Yeah.
Okay. What's the range on the heal?
60 feet.
You're good.
You gain 5 HP, so you are no longer.
You're not downed
dying.
anymore.
Yeah.
Yes.
Wow.
Thanks, Ramis.
Syndra rises up to her feet.
Only to be stricken
disoriented,
down again by the skeleton.
but alive.
Perhaps, but you know.
For now.
Everything?
Yeah, and one very related question. Do you want Oren's hummus or Raji? You don't care between Mediterranean or Korean? No preference.
Maybe Mediterranean?
Okay. Cool.
Okay.
Sorry.
All right. It is the Skelly's turn. So the Skelly over here is going to act first, and it is going to schmack Zug. And it's going to swing its sword for, ooh, critical strike. 24.
Yep.
Okay. And it is going to deal So it gets to roll 2 of its like dice instead of 1, right? Or does it just double the bone? Like, how does this critical strike work? God, what do I always forget?
You get it mixed up with the other campaign.
I get everything mixed up. Critical hit. Okay, so all the dice are doubled. Okay, so we don't double the modifier. So that's going to be 6 plus 2 is 8. It's going to deal 8 slashing damage, piercing damage, sorry, piercing.
Okay, I'll use parry to reduce it by 3, so 5 damage.
5 piercing damage. What's your hit points at right now?
18.
Oh. Why are you guys so healed?
I get second wind, and somebody encouraged me with their words.
Woo!
Okay. This skeleton is going to bash at Syndra. She just got up, you guys. It's gonna swing its sword for 6.
Miss.
That's a miss. And you nimbly dodge out of the way for someone who has just risen from near death.
And then do I stumble and trip and maybe my ankle rolls a little bit and I trip over nothing?
You stumble as this one shoots an arrow at you for 17 to hit.
Ramis is going to step in.
Yeah, that one's gonna hit.
How many reactions do you
I
have?
have 2 left
20.
2 left? Don't you only get like 1 reaction?
per round. It was
round.
just my turn.
Okay.
Let's see, Syndra, what I can do. -7.
For the roll?
Yeah.
So it's a 10
Boom.
Oh,
And that's the attack?
Yeah.
attack roll.
Yeah, that's not gonna hit.
Ah!
Okay.
Yeah.
I like
right?
hissed as the arrow as it hissed by me and I deflected it. I'm just stuck in the gold bell. Hey!
Doing a lot of work for someone who's like belly button deep in
I mean,
a
like,
pile of gold.
I'm in my natural habitat.
He's like in his literal element.
he's the golden one.
He is literally in his element.
I say he gains inspiration for being in his literal
maybe.
element.
Yes.
Being
Yes.
submerged in gold. No, he gains something else that he does not know about yet.
Yeah.
This one's gonna shoot an arrow at you as well.
God damn it.
13 to hit.
Miss.
It misses. Wow,
Yes,
you survive another round just
Hey.
barely.
I'll
Okay,
take it.
it's Lady Moralena's turn. Does she have to roll wisdom saving throw again against your bros?
Yeah, of course.
Of course. She rolled 11.
Oh, fail. Face the full brunt of Tyrael. 10 damage. That was the lowest roll yet, and that was the one that actually went through.
The spirit guardians swirl around her in a golden blaze, and she is consumed.
What?
Ooh.
The remaining skeletons drop to the floor.
What?
Thank God.
Fuck yeah.
Or whatever Ramis is, I guess.
Her form collapses into itself. It shrinks into itself, and all at once bursts into light and sends a wave of force out in all directions that physically knock all of you to the ground,
God damn.
even Kane over here.
Wait, even Ramis?
Yes.
How do I get knocked?
I don't know. You just fall over on the altar.
He's like this, and his just torso bent over. on
Ramis
the
actually
gold.
like gets knocked out of the gold and kind of falls over onto the altar.
Slide backwards down the gold.
Damn.
All of you are propelled backwards and fall down. And then everything is quiet.
Fix the gold again.
Time for another nap.
Everything is quiet.
He's gonna stand up and dust himself off.
He stands up and collects himself.
Why is it always undead?
Ramis will try to stand as well and dust himself off.
You are able to stand.
I think he would survey his party to make sure they're okay as he unsummons the Tyraels. What are they looking like?
The Tyraels?
No, his party members.
Oh, they are looking worse for wear, but alive.
Kane usually looks like shit, but he really looks like shit right now.
What happened to the coin that was in my hand?
You tell me, what happened to the coin in your hand? You're still holding it.
And I opened my palm. Is it still there?
It is.
Oh my god.
Monies.
I would like
Is it
to
legit?
inspect it closely.
Ramis inspects the coin closely, and it appears to be gold.
Shit. He like flicks it at Zug across the room.
Does
I
Zug,
will catch it
Zug catches it in his hand.
and looks at it, and then he'll bite it, and then he'll lick it, and then he'll pocket it.
If it is real to Zug, it is real to me.
It is real to Zug.
Ramis will say, come to me, enjoy these riches.
Do we have any way of transporting any of this to the town?
Let us take all that we can carry. This is far more than I have ever seen in my life, let alone in this damned place.
Does it still have the magical glow to it, Danny?
Yes.
Fuck.
Can I?
I'm gonna say we better not touch another piece and have her reappear with all of her vengeance.
Can
Or we're gonna like
um,
walk away with it and it's gonna like disappear as soon as we get to the real world or some shit.
Mhm.
Can I
Yep.
throw up a tiny hut and spend some time examining this to determine whether or not it's cursed or is going to turn into a piece of wood when we leave or some nonsense like that?
Sure. You want to hut up in the crypt?
Let's hut it up in the crypt.
I think we're good right here, right?
I'm in desperate need of a rest. Can I
That-
rest in the hut?
that
And
is
like,
the
how long do
whole-
you need to investigate or to
I don't
study?
know. That's up to Danny.
I mean, I could use a rest.
I think we can all use rest. I have 1 HP. If I
Yeah.
trip, I'm dead.
Well, don't trip, my friend. I'll cast Cat's Grace on you with my last spell slot on your way down.
I land on all fours. What the fuck?
Even though everything is quiet and nothing appears to have like changed eminently, the feeling that you guys had when you first entered the mausoleum of like something has transacted here, something has taken place. That feeling kind of creeps back in, but almost like something is taking place rather than something has taken place. You feel something that feels like passage.
Mm,
How much older do I look?
You look the same
All right. Well, that's a really
to your party members at the very least.
When we were all up closer to the pile of gold, did we see any other doorways over there? Like, are we supposed to see anything beyond those?
You mean
Cross
like,
or-
was there
There's-
anything else here?
Yeah.
No. You guys are seeing everything that you can see in this like room space. Yeah.
Yeah.
Open that up.
Okay. Hmm.
can I look through the gold to see if there's anything other than gold?
Yeah, there are plenty of things that are not gold. There are precious jewels. And what appear to be like intricate artifacts and vases, all sorts of stuff, all sorts of valuable relics in addition to gold.
Hmm. Kane, was there any like magic emanating from this treasure?
Yeah,
Other
the whole
than-
thing is emanating magic.
If you touch it, it's gonna fuck us all up.
Ramis will start grabbing precious gems.
You guys ever seen Aladdin?
Start bringing fun stuff over to me, and I'll take a glance at it and see if it.
Okay,
Yeah.
so Ramis is like
Especially
grabbing like handfuls of
Well,
gold.
he's
and-
being meticulous. Like he's looking for the most
like some gear,
like
some,
precious
sword.
gemstones that like.
Wait, what?
Yeah, I'll
Some
start
rings?
digging through and start bringing over anything that isn't like gold or jewels over to him.
Wait,
Uh,
you guys are touching it?
Yeah.
yeah.
I'm all over it. Yeah.
What's the worst that could happen?
She'll come back and
You already
respawn
fought a
all
ghost and
the-
almost died.
And then I'll kick her
She can
ghost
come
butt
back.
again.
She's a ghost.
We'll just be inside the tiny hut. It'll be fine.
Yeah, we'll run into the tiny hut if she comes back. We'll flee combat into the tiny hut.
Wait, where's Kane real quick? He's blue, right?
Use the blue one.
I've got
Blue.
the tiny hut as close to the pile of treasure that I can manage.
Okay, so you're over here.
So I'm
with
just
the
like
tiny hut.
chucking treasure into the tiny hut.
Now we'll run over to Kane. Yep.
Hello, Sindra.
Sup?
Not my health.
I neither. Kane, how big is your tiny hut? Is it like 10 feet by 10 feet or?
That sounds about right. Hold on.
Okay.
I
So
think
I'm
it's
in
20
it
feet.
right now, right? I
20
would
feet.
be in it. We'll make sure.
Yeah, sure. You're in it. Don't worry about it.
All right.
It is. Yeah, it's a 10-foot dome. So it's 20 feet all the way across. 10-foot
Okay.
radius dome.
Cool.
So no ghosts are appearing yet.
Nope.
Well, that's a relief.
I'll keep shoveling treasure.
Could I do an Arcana check on the gold without touching it from inside the hut?
You can't do it from inside the hut.
Why not?
Not unless it's something you can discern from visual information.
Hmm. Hmm.
That's all you can do. You can see through it. But the
Yeah,
environment
by
inside the hut
looking
is
by
isolated.
looking at the gold, and Kane is able to look at it. He wasn't able to discern like a school of like what magic might be around it. As time goes on, and as you are like continually interacting with the gold and touching it and shoveling it into a different area, you start to feel the impulse to to have more.
Oh boy.
More treasure?
You feel like you need all of it.
I do
Right.
need all of it.
Sounds about right.
All three of you feel like you need all of it, except for Sintra.
Yes.
I think
I'm inside that tiny hut.
Ramis will, like, as he's tossing coinage in at Kane, be like, I think we may be able to fit it all.
It
And just, like,
doesn't
just
mean it
start,
comes
like,
with us,
What will we
Ramis.
tell Fitata?
I'm gonna start, like, ravenously, just like
I got you, Josh.
Thank you.
flinging it at the tiny hut.
Zug seems very suspicious in the way that he is grabbing and shoveling all that gold. And Ramis also looks very suspicious.
I'm gonna stop and glare at him. Like, is he taking some of my gold?
You definitely think he's trying to take all of your gold.
No.
All right, battle royale. Let's see.
Kane
who's the last.
also feels like Ramis is trying to take all of his gold.
No.
Kane has all the gold inside the tiny hut.
You're worried that I'm pocketing like half of it as I throw it to you.
Ramis, have you managed to fit half of this gold in your pockets?
Wait,
What?
like Ramis pokes his head into the tiny hut. Where is it all gone?
You
Where's
have
the
half the
gold,
gold
old
in
man?
your pocket?
We also do not need this anymore right now.
Oh, but look at all the treasure.
So
No more visual aid.
you feel compelled to stand your ground, all three of you.
Are we in a Mexican standoff?
I'm out of spell slots, so I'm just an old man at this point.
You'll die first then.
I do have a container full of holy water. I'm gonna just like stick my finger in it and like flick it in Kane's face, see if anything happens. I don't know.
You're gonna flick holy water at them?
Yeah, not the whole bottle, but just like a couple little, you know.
Let's see.
Wait, like how deep is this compulsion striking us?
Pretty deep.
Okay.
Yeah. It's feeling like it is consuming all of your thoughts right now.
Okay, Ramis is pulling out his like two short swords and say, touch any more of this golden I shall skewer you both.
Does it make me care about gold more than I do naturally?
Most definitely.
I think
All right.
Ramis will
My hands catch fire and I start looking in both directions.
I'll bring out my sword and board.
Ramis yells at Sindra. Sindra, they are thieves. They're here to betray us. Help me fell them once and for all.
I'll melt this gold and pour it down your throat.
With what? Your hands aren't on fire.
Doug,
With
I
the
have saved
rage
you.
and fury of my fire hands.
The holy water
Yeah.
does not appear to have any effect, but it does when it lands on the gold, it like almost evaporates and sizzles a tiny bit. Like the gold does not feel hot to the touch of those who have touched it. And yet when you splash it with the holy water, it almost like appears to like boil.
The gold boils?
The treasure. No, the treasure doesn't boil. The water boils off of it as if it was like flaming hot. Like as if you had put water into a hot pan. You know how water dances on top of a pan that's hot?
Indeed.
It
Yeah.
does. The water does that when it touches the treasure.
The heck? Okay. Did anyone see that happen?
No,
Can I,
my
like,
eyes only see red.
Attempt to logic them into
They all,
the
if they're
boiling
looking,
water.
see it happen.
Does Ramis have any awareness? Does he care at all?
I'm gonna have all three of you roll. Let's go with maybe Arcana.
Ooh.
You want us to roll Arcana?
Yeah, roll an Arcana check.
25, baby.
Ooh.
Arcana.
Zug.
6.
-1.
Oh.
I don't care about a
Zug
curse.
enjoys the boiling. This
It makes me
entertains him.
stronger.
Ramis pays no mind, but Cain notices there may be something at play here. And between that and the inspect or detect magic from earlier, he is now able to put something together. And this gold may be cursed.
Ah, I knew I didn't care about gold this much.
The knowledge of the curse is not enough to remove the curse.
Okay.
You still feel like you care about the gold, but you're noticing that
Is
there
it
might
enough
be
for
something else
me
at play.
to feel like I can take a nap on it and just like see how I feel about it in the morning?
You feel like you can stand down, yeah.
Okay. I'm going to do that. The fire goes away from Cain's hands. I need to think on this gold thing. Something's not right here. Should all sit down and
Better think quick before I split him in two.
think about this.
Persuasion roll from Cain to persuade the others.
16.
You both feel compelled to listen.
Oh. Perhaps there is something more to this gold.
I need more.
Indeed, we can pour all the gold around us in the tiny hut and sleep on it.
Literally sleep on
Would-
it.
We will all know that our gold is not being stolen because it will wake us if it is removed from beneath us.
Would it be wise to sleep upon cursed gold? As much as I want it.
No, but I still want it from you.
Yes. This is a good plan.
Perhaps I
about-
can read into this via my tomes. I may have further insight in the morning.
Yeah.
Okay. You guys want to go to bed
Do we agree?
on top of your gold?
I don't want to go to bed on top of the gold. How about you guys? How about we all sit inside the hut and I will personally put the gold around the outside of the
I don't
hut.
trust
Sounds
you with
like
the
you
gold.
might want our gold, Sintra.
Sounds like you want
I
all the
don't
gold for
want your gold.
yourself.
I want creepy things. I don't want gold. I want pieces of bone.
How do you,
little
how do you
tiny
get
skulls.
creepy
Like, I
things?
don't
You
want.
buy it with gold.
Persuasion
No, I find
check from Syndra.
She
I
means to
found
sneak
all
away in
of
the
my
night.
creepy stuff.
Roll persuasion, Syndra.
Okay.
Persuade the group you're not trying to steal their gold. This shit is funny. I love that you all.
13.
What is it?
13.
Ooh, you
Ooh.
all are skeptical. It's not enough to persuade your trust.
Mm.
You're
Elves.
skeptical.
Elves do not sleep. She means to steal all of
Dress.
the gold.
A thief, after
I'm not
all,
gonna-
is she not?
The roguish amongst us.
Yes.
She's
Nice
a rogue
try.
after all.
I'm not going to
Nice
steal
try,
it.
Syndra. You almost had us there.
I'm trying to create a safe, comfortable environment for all of you guys. Okay.
I feel
Let
more
me push
comfortable
the gold.
surrounded with my gold.
Let me surround you with your gold. I'm not gonna leave.
You are the sneakiest amongst us, are you not?
You have a specific set of skills.
Yes, you're quite good at them.
Particular set of skills.
Those
Kane,
skills
we're
tend to be
friends,
about
man.
Take our
deception
gold
and thievery.
with our skills.
The party is starting to turn against one another yet again. Ooh. How do you all want to resolve this?
How violent is Ramis feeling? I
You're
feel like-
feeling quelled at the moment to like take a nap before taking action. You think that is a reasonable course of action for you all to like rest before you decide who you're gonna murder in the morning.
Yes, yes.
Syndra may not remove the gold,
Once my spell slots have returned.
but we may rest.
Okay.
Okay.
Yay!
All right.
I tried. Ugh.
Did try.
Good try,
Would
but
have done
you were
something.
beholden to the role.
Hmm?
You were beholden to the role. You had no chance.
I know. If you guys would have just let me try to trick you just a little bit, it would have maybe helped you get a sounder sleep.
She did want our gold.
Mhm.
No, I don't. I don't want it at all.
All I hear are elf words out of your elf mouth.
Oh, God.
So don't you remember all those times, all those great times we've had where I saved you snacks and gave you cucumber sandwiches?
Were those snacks covered in gold?
No.
because you stripped it off and kept it for yourself.
How are you guys gonna carry all this gold out of here anyways? You can't take
I
it.
feel like people
inside
that
you.
are cursed by gold lust aren't thinking about that.
Yeah, I'm just trying to grab the gold.
Just trying to fill your pocket.
I'll make a tarp from your skin.
Oh, God.
And
Gold
drag it
really
outta
brings
here.
out the best in Zug, huh?
Okay.
Creative
So-
Zug.
Do you guys want to go to sleep?
Yes.
Yes.
You guys can do that. We can.
I
have
will
you sleep.
make with my portion of the gold on hand. I will make a nest
You make a
and-
nest
and
out of
curl
the
up and
treasure.
sleep on the gold.
Zug makes a treasure nest and sleeps within it.
Ramis has stuffed his pockets full of gems and gold and is using that as a pillow.
Ramis is sleeping on a pillow of treasure and gems.
Mhm.
Syndra is actively avoiding getting anywhere near the treasure.
100%. I'm not going to touch it.
Anyone want to throw gold at Syndra? I don't know, just a thought.
No, it's my fucking gold.
Didn't think so. I assume Kane is also living in a nest of gold somehow.
Yes, Gain is he's sequestered what he believes is his nest of gold and has also curled up. Sleep.
Okay.
We're like a bunch of miniature dragons.
You're like a bunch of little baby dragons with your gold. You all go to sleep in the tiny hut and nothing disturbs your slumber this evening.
Refresh.
You wake up in the morning.
Feeling refreshed and not excited about gold?
You feel very attached to this gold.
You guys.
Well, we all wake up.
You all wake up and the gold is still top priority.
All right. We've had our rest. I assume we all feel the same.
Stronger than ever.
Gold is life.
Mm. Kane's like gotten real into this now. However, I still have an inkling that this gold could be cursed. I don't remember us acting like this before, and I certainly don't remember caring about gold to this degree.
Is cursed gold worth more?
Apparently it is.
Then I need it all.
Ramis will say,
I suggest each of you bring me one of the most valuable pieces you have found. I don't need to hold it. I just need to touch it with the tip of my finger. In
Well,
doing
if I get to
so,
touch it too.
in doing so, I shall remove any curses that may be present.
Sorry, can you repeat that? I was reading something.
Wow.
He wants to touch our gold.
You want to touch the gold to try to remove a
I
curse?
told them to present the most valuable item from their set of gold, whatever pile, whatever they found that they thought was the most valuable thing, and present it. And I will cast remove curse upon it.
You have the remove curse spell.
I do.
Okay.
I will comply to this, but I will trick Kane in that I will give him my least valuable coin that he may touch, but I will tell no one.
Is King going to be smart enough to know that a coin is not as valuable as a diamond or a ruby or something?
So let me
Probably.
set the stage a tiny bit here. So you all are feeling compelled towards the gold. Nothing has changed about your attitude. Kane does see and notice that the gold itself looks different.
What, now it looks different
It looks different.
from
Yeah,
last night?
it does. It does not have the same sheen and luster physically. Of course, it is still very appealing to you, but visually, it looks different.
In what way does it look different?
It looks more normal.
Shittier?
Looks normal.
Normal? Did it not look like normal gold before?
It did look like normal gold, but it had like a sheen around it.
The
Something.
slick sheen.
Yeah.
So it's
It could be losing its magic.
I'm gonna use my detect magic wand again then. Do I see the sheen again?
You detect nothing with the gold, but detect magic does
Oh,
have a different effect.
what does it do now? Is Ramis glowing with an aura of grossness? I mean, more
All
so than usual.
3 of you have an aura.
Okay, I can put 2 and 2 together. Does Kane put 2 and 2 together? Or is he still
Yes, Kane is able to recognize that this gold may no longer be cursed, and now you are.
It appears as though the pieces have moved.
Someone touched my gold? Well, I slept.
Gold is still present, however. I fear we may have succumbed to the curse that the gold had been imbued with. My idea still stands, however, instead of presenting our most prized piece for cleansing, I suggest we cleanse ourselves.
Cleanse ourselves in gold.
I don't expect you to understand, Zug, but I promise you, if this works, we will be much better off.
I would not have let you lay hands upon my gold anyways.
You may touch me, but you may not touch my gold.
Indeed.
I can't believe I'm saying this, but that is what I am asking for.
You may touch my body now, for it is unclean.
Remains takes his pants off.
I stick my chest out.
Because Kane has partied with these folks for months now, presumably, he's unfazed.
Of course.
Cintra's gonna take like 2 steps as far away from everyone as she can, and she's just gonna like cross her arms and watch.
Kane proceeds to remove curse on each of us. Sindra appears to be unwilling
3rd level
to
spell,
partake.
damn.
It is.
It is a 3rd level spell. That's why I didn't take it.
Okay. The curse appears to be removed.
So do Zug and I regain some
How do we feel now?
priority?
You feel like you want to be very far away from this gold.
I am conflicted.
Wait, is that a new curse? Like an aversion to gold?
No, you are able to discern that the gold has caused your mental state to change, and you are very wary of it now.
I wonder if this gold could cause the inside of a bag's opinion to change of it, but not our own.
Perhaps if someone is overcharging, we offer them one of these gold pieces.
Yes.
I apologize, my friends. It seems the curse of the Fiditabs has afflicted me.
Indeed. I feel as though I have woken from a dream.
But this gold would have been a boon to our cause. At least I remember thinking so when I first started gathering it.
Indeed,
So-
we may have been able to perform some form of merchantry.
Yeah, like buy a map or something.
Yes.
A single map.
One map.
That one
With
map.
all of this gold.
Without any tricks.
So, do you believe all of this gold is cursed? I find myself not as enthusiastic about taking it with us.
What if we take the gold with us without touching it?
That could be done, actually. It would take
Hmm.
quite some time, however.
My unseen servant could help load it into something.
Yes.
In your top hat.
My top hat. Where is my top hat? I look in my bag and I remember that it's outside somewhere in a labyrinth.
The hound's probably wearing it.
This is a horrible price to pay.
That's true. There is that hound outside that I am not quite too fond of.
No.
I will have the group let's do maybe a Arcana check.
I think Ramiz is going to unpocket one of his own gold pieces and like just side by side look at it while he's like doing an Arcana check.
Well, Danny said that I didn't see an aura around the gold anymore.
Yeah.
It's just normal gold.
Instead of -1, I got 1.
Nice.
That means
Andrew
I'm
got
not cursed.
26.
Oh, it was almost a
Ooh,
nat 20
nice.
and then it became a 2.
Oh,
I got 23.
okay. 26 and 23 are both very high, and both of you are familiar enough with curses to know that a curse is not generally something. If an item is cursed, or if a person is cursing you, it's usually not an action like touching, but an action like performing an action that would bestow a curse, such as taking.
Okay.
So
We
I
must.
still believe that the unseen servant can take the gold.
The DM is trying to get at it might not be the touching, but the taking that is the cursing action.
I mean, if that
We're not
unseen
taking
servant
it.
decides to take the gold, I can't stop him.
Yeah,
I'm not
hey,
his boss.
It has a mind of its own. Have I ever told you guys? I definitely don't control it or anything.
I mean, imagine how boring that relationship would be.
You think I told it to wear that top hat? Are you kidding me? It's horrible fashion sense.
What a jackass.
What a dick.
Okay. So Ramis is sitting there still trying to suggest that we take the gold.
Yeah, it is actually, yeah, Kane and Sindra that have this like profound thought of why a curse might be bestowed.
How close is Ramis to grabbing any more gold? Ramis?
Are you stopping me or are you just going to sit
I'm-
there with this knowledge?
I'm gonna try to if you're like are you like reaching towards it? Are you gonna try to swoop some into a bag? I just want, like, is there anything immediately happening that I should like jump in and stop?
Sure, yeah.
I just be like, hey guys, don't take it.
Ramis
That's what gives you the curse.
Ramis is pleading with the party. He's like, if we cannot acquire these riches, then our near death has been for naught. Why have we come here?
Agreed. We didn't just come here to slay a ghost.
Must be something else.
Mm-hmm.
Perhaps we
Take
can
these riches. We could arm ourselves.
we could certainly
Yes.
take our time to sift through this and see if there's something that isn't simply about wealth. Perhaps the curse has to do with greed.
Ah, so instead of greed, we need.
Yes, I need this gold now.
We better hurry this up because I have the need to feed.
You have rations in your bag, Zug.
The surprise comes over my face.
Ramis is like looking at his buddy like,
How long have you guys been down here debating?
Like a whole day. Time passes when you're cursed.
Probably like at least an hour, right?
Probably.
You've been talking for a while.
Yeah, hour sounds legit.
Another
You
good
hear
one.
footsteps coming down the stairs.
Oh God, it's another ghost.
it's gonna be late.
I ready my
Yeah.
axe and shield.
A woman glides down the stairs and
Glide?
immediately upon seeing you, like gasps.
She glides. Was she like floating, gliding?
No, she's just walking gracefully.
Okay. Okay.
Thought the same thing.
And
Does Ramis recognize her?
no,
Sorry.
she's wearing servant's clothing. And her eyes widen. And she turns and rushes back up the stairs.
Ugh. Miss, please, we are here for a reason. Why would you not say anything?
How did she get past the dog?
Well, clearly she is a servant of the house, Kane.
Oh,
this
so
will be
that's
a
all it takes
headache.
to get past the dog. I see.
Let us take some gold and leave before she comes back.
Reese?
What? You,
Smack Reese on the shoulder. No, we're not taking any of that gold.
why not? None of you have said why this is a bad plan.
As Ramis is being chastised, I will
It's
stuff
cursed.
large
Do not
diamonds
take it.
into my pocket.
No!
Yes.
God
Yes,
damn it.
Doug,
This
is
is
right.
not greed. This is a need. We have a great evil to fight, and we need
If
resources.
you take it, it's gonna get you in a not fun way.
Yeah, it'll get me some wine.
Are the coins Strahd bucks or are they non-Strahd bucks?
It's a mix.
A mix.
Oh, let's take the Strahd bucks.
It's a mix. There are some Strahd bucks. There's also some like actual like real gold pieces. Yeah.
I thought Strahd bucks were real.
Strahd bucks are
Half.
oh god, I can't wow! You guys can make me call it that. Oh my god, I don't even
Electron.
know. Electron.
Electron, yeah,
Oh,
there you go. Strahd bucks.
No, it's not actually called Strahd bucks, but they are made of a different metal. Yeah.
I'm just like, okay. Okay.
Time is passing.
So Zug is grabbing gold. I'm trying to tell the party to take gold. Syndra, you said don't.
I said, don't. It's going to curse us all. If you take it, it'll curse you.
But why do you think this? The curse has been lifted, no?
I know it. Kane knows it.
Kane?
Don't
I
take it.
could remove the curse again. We just need to get it somewhere.
I'm gonna slap all of you.
Right. We should take the gold then.
Several minutes go by.
Ramis is summoning his unseen servant.
Yeah.
That's true. Culpable deniability. Kane winks.
You
I think
hear
my pockets are full.
the footsteps of multiple people
Oh, good thing I still have spell slots.
starting to make their way down the stairs.
Guys, if we throw pieces of gold at them, they'll touch it and be consumed by the curse.
We're
But the
still
gold is
standing
not
inside
ours.
of a dome, so
You see Taltos walking towards you, the head servant, and
oh,
Marlena is in tow behind him.
Good day, madame, good sir.
Good
my lady.
morning.
Marlena appears a little older, but just as beautiful.
Nice.
You must remember us.
She cocks her head. Well, I would certainly remember someone who broke into my crypt, but
Hmm.
your name escapes me.
You let us into the script many years ago, Lady Fidotov. What was the code word again?
it
Daffodil.
was Violet Daffodil.
Right.
Kane produces one out of an illusion.
In fact, Ramis will point at Kane's illusion. You told us to conjure this image to remind you that we have in fact met.
She looks at the image. Yeah. She looks at the image of the purple daffodil in Kane's hand. And she furrows her brow. And she looks up. She looks up at Kane's face like she's trying to remember something, and she's trying to remember you, but she cannot. She asks the group, why are you in my crypt? Why are you in this maze? And how on earth did you get into here in the first place?
It appears as though you are trapped in a time loop of some sort. We have spoken to you about this at least twice now. You were hosting a party. We came to visit. You showed us the revelries, and unfortunately, something horrible happened to you and your guests. A time loop reset, upon which time we explained ourselves again and asked you perhaps if there was a way that we could demonstrate that we could be trusted without necessarily having any proof of what we say being true. Here we are, and here's what proof you asked us to provide.
She is aghast. And she says, what party do you mean? I have not had a party in ages.
I'm gonna turn to Kane and be like, man, her memory is gone.
Did you say she appeared younger?
She says she looks
Older.
older.
She looks old.
But still
Ramis,
gorgeous.
Ramis, in a hushed tone, will say to his party, perhaps we have changed something since we last spoke to her.
Perhaps. Lady Fidotov, would you mind telling us what date it is?
She tells you the date that I totally have handy.
Or what is the latest news?
I don't have the date handy, but she tells you the date, and it is
Like
15 years past.
What
It is the current date in
Yeah.
your time.
Okay, so we're back to normal time.
Then, Lady Fidotov, we have achieved our goal. We came here seeking your help, for Kresk is in great need.
She looks at you and She cocks her head to the side and looks past you. And she says, have you engaged with my family's treasure?
We believe your younger self was leading us to your family's treasure to relieve the town, but perhaps your former self was leading us here to lift a curse, which it would appear perhaps we have done.
You guys are all noticing that just in the short confrontation that you've been having so far, she's much more patient than she was before and has a much more overall like gentle nature to her than 15 years ago when she
15
came
years wiser.
smacking on your door. Well, I have no problem putting together stocks and rations for the town. I will arrange a servant to go to Kresk and begin getting the appropriate calculations for my numbers right away. And she looks at the servant that initially found you and she says, please. And that servant like hustles up the stairs.
That is excellent news. We are very relieved to hear your words.
She says, so you're saying that there was a time loop and misfortune happened at one of my parties?
According to the date, that was approximately 15 years ago.
15 years ago. Do you remember the nature of the party? There were so many back then.
Do we?
Is there any defining
remember.
characteristic that you can remember?
It was the murder party where you all got murdered.
There was a ton
Yeah.
of wine and food, but that just sounds like every party.
Wait,
People
but,
were
like-
poisoned.
People
But
were
she was-
poisoned.
Poisoned? Who would want to poison my party?
Apparently, it never
That's what we wanna know.
happened.
Does it matter?
Do
You
we-
are
Do
here
you
now.
guys remember
We
who
know.
poisoned
Yes,
her
we
party?
do. But like, why would we? Tell
I
her?
don't. I actually don't remember.
It
who
was
poisoned
the
Neither do
fucking hamburger master of the town who got killed by his own son.
her. Was it?
Yeah,
I think
Her-
that does sound correct.
she was betrothed by the.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, okay.
And then he fucking killed her because she was. gonna
Sorry, that was
protect
like a
her.
month ago.
Yeah,
She was betrothed to Dimitri.
but I don't know why we would tell her this at this point.
Well,
He's
we've
dead.
Not really deceptive. Yeah,
I,
dead.
I'm super deceptive, actually.
That's true. You and Syndra are just a bunch of liars.
Yeah.
Why would you not tell her? She's like very helpful.
Yeah, she's super helpful. You just got to
Yeah.
tell her the truth.
Go for it.
Yeah, you guys have absolutely no reason to not tell her that.
Says the
Yeah.
DM.
Yeah,
Okay, I'm gonna pretend Kane remembered instead of.
yeah. I want to give you the information that that's what happened. Yeah.
It was Dimitri, your betrothed, unless I'm mistaken.
Dimitri. Oh God, that was so long ago.
Yes, well, so it was.
He tried to poison me and my guests.
He succeeded. Last we experienced it.
Well, he must answer for this.
He already has. He is slain by his own son, in fact.
Her eyes widen. Oh. Well, that is a punishment worse than anything I might have imagined.
Some might call it karma.